Welcome to this comprehensive guide on incident management best practices. In this video, we will explore industry standards and proven approaches from three major frameworks: ITIL, SRE, and DevOps. Whether you're managing IT operations, building reliable systems, or implementing modern development practices, understanding incident management is crucial for maintaining service quality and minimizing downtime. Incident management is approached through three complementary frameworks. ITIL provides a structured and proven lifecycle for managing incidents with clear processes and best practices. SRE, or Site Reliability Engineering, focuses on automation and reliability engineering principles. DevOps emphasizes collaboration between development and operations teams with continuous improvement at its core. Together, these frameworks create a comprehensive approach to managing incidents effectively. Every incident follows a four-stage life cycle. First is detection, where we identify that an issue has occurred. Second is response, where the team takes immediate action to mitigate the impact and stop the bleeding. Third is resolution, where we fix the underlying root cause of the problem. Finally, review is where we analyze what happened and improve our processes to prevent similar incidents in the future. This cycle continues continuously as organizations mature their incident management capabilities. ITIL provides a structured framework for incident management with clear severity levels and escalation paths. Incidents are classified into severity categories. Critical incidents represent a full service outage affecting all users. High severity means partial degradation where some functionality is lost. Medium severity indicates limited functionality with workarounds available. For escalation, first-line support handles initial contact and attempts basic troubleshooting. If they cannot resolve it, the incident escalates to specialized technical teams. If technical teams need management approval or higher-level decisions, it escalates to management involvement. This structured approach ensures incidents are handled consistently and efficiently. To measure the effectiveness of incident management, we track three key metrics. MTTR stands for mean time to repair. This is the average time it takes to completely resolve an incident from start to finish. MTTD stands for mean time to detect. This measures how quickly your monitoring systems identify that an incident has occurred. MTBF stands for mean time between failures. This measures the average time between one incident and the next one. By tracking these metrics over time, you can identify trends and optimize your incident response process. SRE introduces several core principles that improve system reliability. Error budgets are a key concept where teams accept a certain amount of acceptable downtime based on their service level objectives. This guides risk-taking decisions about when to prioritize new features versus stability improvements. Automation over toil means replacing repetitive manual work with automated systems and scripts. Measure Everything focuses on comprehensive monitoring and observability. SRE also emphasizes availability targets called SLOs. Alert thresholds are carefully tuned so teams respond to real problems without alert fatigue. Chaos engineering testing involves deliberately introducing failures to discover system weaknesses before they cause real incidents. Service level objectives, or SLOs, are agreed-upon targets for service availability and performance negotiated between teams and their customers or stakeholders. An SLO of 99.9% uptime allows approximately 9 hours of downtime per year. An SLO might also specify response time targets, such as average response time of 200 milliseconds. For mission-critical systems, organizations might target 99.99% uptime, allowing only about 50 minutes of downtime per year. These objectives serve as a shared agreement about what level of service is expected and acceptable. DevOps emphasizes culture, processes, and tools that break down silos between development and operations teams. In incident culture, blameless postmortems are essential. This means investigating what went wrong without blaming individuals. The focus is on understanding the system and process failures that allowed the incident to happen. Open communication during incidents ensures everyone has necessary information. Shared learning across the organization means converting incident experience into organizational knowledge. For automation strategy, teams create runbooks and playbooks containing step-by-step procedures for common incident scenarios. Self-healing systems use automation to detect and fix common problems without human intervention. Tool integration connects monitoring, alerting, and remediation systems so they work together seamlessly. Implementing incident management requires several practical best practices. Create an incident severity matrix that defines clear severity levels with corresponding response time SLAs. Establish an on-call rotation with structured escalation and clear ownership of incidents. Design an alerting strategy that sends the right alerts to the right people at the right time to avoid alert fatigue. Maintain documentation, including runbooks for common scenarios and historical tracking of all incidents. These practices, when implemented consistently, create a foundation for reliable incident management. Post-incident reviews, also called blameless postmortems, are essential for organizational learning. A complete postmortem includes a timeline showing the chronological sequence of events. Root cause analysis explains why the incident happened and what conditions allowed it to occur. Learnings capture key insights discovered during the incident. Action items are specific, measurable tasks to prevent similar incidents. Ownership assigns responsibility for completing action items with clear deadlines. Follow-up tracking ensures action items are completed and their effectiveness is verified. Together, these components transform each incident into a learning opportunity that improves the entire organization. Here are 3 essential takeaways from incident management best practices. First, maturity through frameworks. ITIL, SRE, and DevOps provide complementary approaches. Together, they create a mature incident management program that is greater than the sum of its parts. Second, measurement drives improvement. Track metrics like MTTR, MTTD, and MTBF. Identifying patterns in your metrics reveals opportunities for process optimization. Third, culture enables excellence. Blameless postmortems and continuous learning create psychological safety where teams can openly discuss problems. This safety enables organizations to build more resilient and reliable systems. By combining these 3 elements, you build incident management practices that deliver real business value.
If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.